Welcome to the South Pod, where we cover the storylines, the stats of the NFC South. We're on season 3. I'm Corey, your host. I got my peoples with me, Rich Scholars, Kratos, and Proto. What's going on, fellas?
What's happening? What's good?
Excited to be back, man.
Yeah, I'm
Definitely.
excited, Rich, man. This gonna be a crazy season, man. The off season winding down. We didn't discuss the draft that much, but everybody feeling good about what they did in the draft and free agency, man. And it's time to put it order. Look at these depth charts and see who's going to prevail, man. There's been a lot of disrespect already, and the season ain't started around the league as far as predictions. Let everybody else tell it. New Orleans running away with this division, and I didn't even know what in the hell is that all about.
Just crown them right now, man. Just crown them right now. That's all I'm saying.
Hey,
Ah, ah,
the crown 'em. It's crazy though, because when we start talking about the too early predictions and all that stuff, it was always the Saints. Everybody like Tyler Shook this, Tyler Shook that. I'm like, it's 10 more players needed.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
not going into his sophomore season and he's been figured out. Come on, man. He hit a little hot streak, down the stretch because everybody else in the division folded. It was, the usual. But we'll see. I'm happy for New Orleans there, Will. What's your thought?
man, they better stop that bullshit for real. Because if anybody who's a true Saints fan know that all that stuff that they pushing, unless the NFL gonna do what they normally do to make sure a team gets to where they need to be. I'll just leave it at that. But nah, like I said, I told y'all from the beginning, 7-10, 8-9 at the most, and that's being me being generous. So nah, I don't believe that shit.
Well, I mean, a lot of these predictions were prior to, training camp actually kicking off, and now that training camp is kicked off, I wonder if they would like to revisit their predictions, because there's a certain thing going around that's plaguing our division for some reason. It's like we got 4 teams that's playing over there by San Francisco, and that's the injury bug.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, man, it's a lot going around in our division. How y'all feeling about that?
For me personally, injuries are a part of the game, but to have injuries just early on, it does kind of actually put a damper on the season. But you got to be optimistic. You got to have that next man mentality, and those other players got to actually step up to the plate. For Carolina, I see the 2 injuries that you listed up there, but the two key injuries for me, more importantly, are those 2 offensive linemen that we have out right now. With the big man Mo. Now I don't even know if he's going to actually play this year with his blood clots, but right now, he has an indefinite, out in along his line name, as well as Equinue, who's already out as well for a knee, who's actually going to start off on the pup list. So those are the major injuries that I'm looking for. I mean, that hurts with Chris Brazil and Nick Scouting, but those 2 offensive line and not linemen and not being able to protect Bryce, that's more concerning to me.
Yeah, definitely, man. You know how I was, Rich, when the news started coming out because this was Tampa last year. We
Yeah.
got hit right with the injury sniper. They were tagging us. So I have no sympathy for nobody on this thread. None whatsoever. I mean, my condolences, but hey, it is what it is.
Facts.
Them is key, man. So how you think that they're gonna address that? Because before you answer, they did look good now in the little preseason game, even though it's a vanilla offense and against a vanilla defense. Something looked different about Carolina, as far as execution. I will say that.
I would say this too, man. This is in the last couple of years, this was probably one of the best Hall of Fame games I've seen. Usually it's dry, guys are out there competing, they're doing interviews to make a roster spot. But this game was actually fairly entertaining. And for me, one of the highlights was watching Hayes King, who's now injured. And we also just signed Kyle Trask today because of that. But I'm very optimistic, man. I like what I saw out of those young running backs. It's a deep running back room right now, and somebody's actually not going to make the cut. But I was happy with what I saw, man. We have to make some improvements on the side of the ball. But I like what I saw, and I think that things going to be looking up for Carolina this year.
I think
Yeah,
what I liked about it was how y'all were actually both teams were gunning. Y'all were both slinging that ball, especially the running portion for Carolina. So I did enjoy that game. Big ups to y'all for pulling it off at the last minute. So good shit, Richard.
yeah. I mean, Carolina is a interesting topic going into this season because they're the division winners, regardless of how they got it. They the winners. I got to give it to them. No, straight up. Is they division? No matter how they one of the most intriguing stories. They had some key acquisitions in free agency.
Mhm.
They spent some money on the defense or whatever. But the biggest question to me, Telly, is and I think you thinking this too. Was last year something to build on, or was it what was it? As far as Bryce turning the page, was that something, or are we overreacting?
No, I think they over the past 2 years they've improved. Um, in multiple ways. I think you go back to when Red Rocket was there for Carolina, and he came in. They benched Bryce. He came in and kind of had class and showed Bryce how to do things for a couple of games. I think that was a wake up call for Bryce because he's been on the tear since he got back on the field. Um, this year, all eyes on him. I think Panthers go as far as he go. Does he, is he show improve this year, or has it become too much pressure for him? I mean, he got all the skills. He's a talented quarterback. But can he put it together? Can the O line stay? Can it be patched up enough to give him time? You know what I'm saying? So I think they did some improvements here and there. The wide receiver room looks pretty good. Defense probably did the most work on, which they needed to. But we'll see if all that money being paid to those players is worth it. We'll see that real soon.
Yeah, I agree, Telly. I think Bryce is man, to me, him and Canales are growing together, and that's always key for the head coach slash OC, and the quarterback to be locked and stock. It seems like they're both taking a step each year so far. That's just my honest opinion. I don't like it, but hey, they stay down for too long. Hey, it's supposed to develop. But
Yeah.
they got you mentioned the receivers or whatever, and I was thinking, Rich, who else? I mean, Dowdle's gone. Um, I see videos of receivers running routes with DBs, but the DBs really ain't giving them that much work, and they look pretty good running routes. But who else besides Ted is going to step up?
Oh, well, obviously, man, to me, the person that has to step up is Xavier Leggett. This is a put up a shut up season for him, man. I think if he doesn't get out there and if he doesn't actually perform, I don't think he'll be actually done in that Carolina Panther uniform moving forward. But he's one of the guys that definitely got to step up. What actually hurts and what actually sucks, I was looking forward to the young man out of Tennessee playing Chris Brazil, but actually that injury actually kind of dampen the mood for Carolina fans because that would have been an actually good combo if things could have actually worked out. But obviously, for me, Xavier Leggett is the guy got to actually step up and actually play ball, as well as Jalen Coke and some of them other complementary receivers. But Xavier Leggett is the guy for me.
Understood. But we'll see what happens, man. Expecting big things out of Carolina. They got a first place schedule, so we'll see if they really about that. We will
But
definitely see.
I got one
Go
thing
ahead.
I want to throw out there. Hopefully they can play Bryce in the preseason, and hopefully, so basically he can shake off, that playtime jitters. That's the only thing I want to see.
Do they really need to play him? I mean, maybe we'll
Yes,
dive deep into that
we
later.
said it last year.
Yeah, we'll see. Because I mean, me personally, the way the injury bug hitting him, I would be
Oh,
skeptical
yeah.
about putting him out there. Just so I can see him against a dummy defense. Nothing that's even serious or whatever. Maybe week 3, last game, he get that a couple of reps in. But we'll see, man.
Mhm.
Tell it. Atlanta is one of them teams. To me, this year they scary because we don't know what we're gonna get. We
Mhm.
do not. They got a new coach, uh, got a quarterback carousel, you know, two left-handed quarterbacks, and then the injury bug also hit them as well. And the thing, fellas, the thing that get me is it's key player injury. It ain't. It's
Yeah.
not. It's not. Oh, okay. Next man up. I mean, it's easy to say that. You know, everybody cliche next man up, but some of them shoes is hard to fill, man. Like, you know, I expected Jalen Walker to have a big season this year, and then boom, the injury bug. But then Pierce got the we don't know what's gonna happen with him. You know, Atlanta got a lot of unknowns. Telly, talk about that.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I think probably the thing that hurt me the worst is Jalen, because I just saw him when I went to camp. Uh, Chatted with them for quick moment, and then a couple days later, man, this kid is done for the season. So his physical talent is gonna be missed. His his dog mentality, you know, is gonna be missed because it's infectious to the rest of the team. But what it does is it open the doors. Like you said, next man up. It opened the doors to we drafted a player from Washington State a few years ago, Brendan Trice, and kid has power, speed around the corner, disruptor, and we ain't seen that yet because he's been injured. The last 2 seasons he's been injured. I saw him on the field on the practice as well. He says he's healthy, looks fine. I just hope he stays that way, and because we don't need him this year, it's going to be a by committee type of thing to try to fill in some things that Jalen would do, was expected to do this year. So I think for the team itself, that's the thing is the leader of the team, the quarterback, that's in question. Well, I don't say it's not in question. It is which Tua do we get? Because my opinion, Tua is going to start the season. Mike ain't ready yet. And I was listening to Cam talk today, and I said I'm gonna quote him on this. He told Mike when he was talking to him, he's like, "Don't come back until you are 100% mentally ready."
Damn.
He said, "I don't care what nobody say to you. Don't come back until you're 100% mentally ready to play the game." And he said, because you got time, and I agree with that. He shouldn't rush to try to get back to try to save his job like that. He should just take his time and get mentally ready before he gets back on that field. This is a prove-it year for Tua, because if he don't do well this year, he gonna see himself like Russell Wilson was, and like who else was that 1 year quarterback, that season quarterback that not in league anymore. So
Yeah.
kind of things for us is key is the quarterback Tua has to do what he has to do, and then it has to be a defense by committee at that edge position. So we'll see what happens.
Absolutely, man. They signed Cooper Rush to come in and compete. That's a sleeper right there. I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. That's a sleeper right there, Telly. I wouldn't be surprised if Cooper is on the field. I'm just saying, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets on the field. And that
I
was some
seen
good.
him in practice, man. He like trash, dog. Jake Strand, that Division II quarterback, looked better than he did.
So Cooper Rush fell off just like that. He fell off.
Yeah. I'll honestly be surprised if Cooper Rush makes the roster.
Wow.
Man,
I'm inclined to agree with you, Corey, because when I look at that, and I know we're going to talk about it a little bit later, but I'm surprised you say that, Taylor. I'm pretty sure that man's going to make that roster.
But
I've seen it. I've seen him, bro.
yeah,
He don't look good.
that's what I was about to say.
Everybody have off days.
yeah.
I just can't believe that man fell off that much, bro.
So he would have his off day on the day Telly go visit.
This so happened.
All weeks.
I mean, we'll see.
Nah.
Telly was on the ground zero, so
Yeah.
he saw it. So but yeah, Atlanta's one of them intriguing teams, man. I think if Stefanski gets it together, I already predicted them as the South winner. You know, so if Stefanski gets it together, it's gonna be an interesting season for Atlanta. It's gonna be pretty interesting,
Corey,
regardless.
that's what I was saying. Like that's why I can't understand whoever is making this damn dream sheet to make me damn happy. Is they just lying to people because Atlanta is a damn. I don't know what they're not seeing. They just bought their damn. We gonna be last in the division.
We know it's clickbait, man, for them to pick the worst team in the division
They
and
shouldn't be
say they
putting
gonna
that shit
win.
out there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a total disrespect to the whole division. You know, so they like fuck it. Saints winning this bitch, even though they dinged up. Their best defensive lineman is out. Their best offensive lineman is out, and they
Bruh.
dealing with a
And it,
whole lot of
I got
injuries over there as well. So yeah, we'll
I
see.
got
But
Breesy. Breesy's gone. I got Tipton. Of course, Cam Jordan with a fucking hamstring. Don't know. Keyshawn Silver. Undisclosed. Just make it make sense, man. What are they
you know, I
seeing
mean,
that I'm not?
You know what, man? I would hate to say, but I think this what a lot of the guys actually looked at it, and it really didn't actually push that much for me. But the signing of, ETN, I don't know why they thought that was going to put them over the hump, but that's what everybody saw. And also looking at like a healthy Chris Olave coming back. That boy, he needs to go in the
I'm
shower.
scared. I'm so scared, bro.
Man. And decide when they're giving him all that money, man, that was surprising to me. Given
that's
his
great.
history, his health history, that was crazy. So some guys look at it and say, oh, you know what, we got ETN on the team combined with Kamara and a healthy Olave. The Saints are going to do something with an unproven Tyler Shaw. I don't get it.
Yeah,
And
and that's what I've been saying. Like, I mean, what are these folks seeing that I'm not? That's my biggest thing. Even with Tipton, he wide receiver that was utilized for kickoff return as well as punt return. So
yeah, I mean,
it's gonna be rough
I'm
for us.
scratching my head. I'm scratching my head at what are they seeing in New Orleans that none of us are seeing, and we watch these teams religiously. What are they seeing that we don't? You know, because like Rich said, the sign of ETN, him and Kamara are gonna share the ball in the backfield, but your line is in shambles. So
Yep.
there's that. You know, we wish y'all well though, man. Since on y'all journey to the division, we wish y'all well. Seriously, we're not even gonna talk about Tampa because we ain't got no injuries. Knock on wood, nothing significant. You know, the football gods have
Hey,
shined
for
on us
real.
this year. Hey, y'all got enough problems. Y'all got enough problems. So we gonna let you at least go into the season partially healthy, or whatever. But how y'all think these injuries gonna impact our season as a whole in the division? Do we have
Oof.
anybody? I guess that'll roll over into the next question that Tilly said was aligned with making the Bucks look like they the favorite. So I'll just go right on to it. Which team has the deepest roster, top to bottom, in your opinion, based on what y'all have seen?
Tampa.
Really,
What,
we
what
think
did I
so.
say? What did I say? What did I say in the chat? I said that's a Tampa Bay Buccaneers damn thing. So just go ahead and talk, dog. Go ahead and go about your wide receiver room. Talk about your offensive line. Talk about
No
your damn
injuries.
defense.
No injuries.
Hey,
No injuries.
hey,
No injuries. Go ahead. Talk, bro.
I'm
I
a
feel
disagree.
attacked. I feel attacked. Go ahead, Riz.
I'm gonna disagree. I was looking at these rosters today, man, and I don't know why Telly is being a Debbie Downer. Rushing everybody.
Like we don't know Atlanta got.
Atlanta has a deep roster, man. They
No, we
have a
don't.
deep. Yes, you do. Look at that running back room.
We have our top. If you go top 10 players on a team, yes, we are the division leader in that. But if you go past that 25 to 45, that's where Corey's strength is at. He's deep.
Yeah.
The question is the deepest. It's not the most talented team. It's the
I didn't
deepest
say that.
team.
I still think Atlanta is the deepest team, man.
No, we got a bunch of unproven players, brother.
I think Atlanta's deeper than any team in the league. That's great.
Hey,
I don't know who that is, but I love it.
he said he been on IR for
Oh, hey, that's my boy Kevin. He's a Tampa Bay fan as well, Corey.
Hey, he all right with me already. I hope he see my shirt, but he's all right with me. Hey, I totally agree. So I guess we do got the biggest injury in the division, So
Damn.
hopefully, it's season ending. I hope that God is season ending.
Damn.
Please. But yeah, I'm with Rich though, man. Atlanta got some hidden gems within the roster. I know the question said which team has the deepest. I think Tampa does, but is it quality? Is it quality? Like if somebody goes down, the next man that's coming in, are we gonna fall off? And the way it's shaping up, I will say in some positions, yeah, we are because we still got I told y'all about Walker. He got injured last year, the rookie that we haven't seen play yet at DN. He killing shit in camp. So everybody worried about Ruben Bain, but we got other people. We got other people that's making their debut as well, but Atlanta got some sleepers. They got the Terrell brothers. They just drafted the younger brother at corner. So still got Jesse Bates. Their secondary is solid. They are solid. So they signed their big three, Bijan, Pitt, and London, and then I'm hearing good things about Branch. The receiving core, I think we got the deepest receiving core, but we don't have the best receiving core. Because to me, I feel like we got a bunch of slots. Ted Hurst is dominating. They calling him Mike Evans 2.0. That's our go-getter, whatever. But everybody else, they slot guys. And the question remains, will Godwin be back to rare form? Godwin is up there in age, man. If we count on Godwin to carry the load, we're in trouble. So, I mean,
I got a question for you, though, Corey.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Like your running back room, though, what does that look like for you?
I tell you, surprisingly enough, I love that. We got I'm gonna say Gainwell is number one. Bucky's 1A, and then my boy
Sean Tucker.
Tucker is our number 3. We also got Williams. He was from LSU. He got cut last year, and they brought him back. Because they see potential in him. So the running back room is pretty solid. I mean, it's no Bijan, but it's pretty solid. We got 3 running backs that don't equate to your one. we do. That's just the way it is. But the difference is if Bijan go down, you guys stuck.
We 2-15. You right.
Yeah, your big 3 is in there though. So is they got to
step
up.
You guys signed Brian Robinson. And I still don't think that you really had an opportunity, to actually shine and get any play.
No, so I like him.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's a key addition, and I like that. They let Tyler Algier go, but that's a hell of a signing with getting Brian Robinson Jr. So when I look at that, I was like, okay, he ain't Bijan, but he can actually spell Bijan when you need that tough, brutal guy to run between the tackles to open up stuff. And once Bijan get out there, he's gone. So I'm looking at Bijan, because Brian Robinson going to weigh down defense. I'm looking for Bijan to have at least two 200-yard rushing games.
It's going to be exciting to see what Stefanski conjures up, man. I want to know what the identity going to be of this offense. That's why they're scary to me. We know it's going to be they're going to front load Bijan. They're going to front load the crap out of Bijan. He just got paid. Well, him and Pitts just got paid. Hold up, stop. They all 3 just got paid. So who getting the ball? Who is getting the ball? That's so. Yeah, we don't know what they're going to be, Rich. We don't know what they're going to be.
No, we don't. And I think the key thing for Atlanta, and it could be scary, is that quarterback play. If they can actually solve that problem, man, and if Tua can get out there and ball, I think we all might be in trouble. I might be going back to the video that I first put out talking about Carolina Panthers going to win the division and offering an apology to the whole city of Atlanta if they can put that together. Because it could be bad, man. Like, I look at some of those wide receivers. I like the Brian Robinson, bringing him in. I like the Jahan Dotson. I like these players that people sleep on, man, but they never really been given the opportunity. You saw glimpses of what they can do, but they never really got that opportunity to get that shine because of the schemes and the systems that we're in. But now with Stefanski there, that may open up some shit, man. And Atlanta might be the new St. Louis, the greatest show on turf, possibly.
They may be. You know, Telly using one of my old tactics that he always used to recognize, Rich, when I do it. He trying to shoot low.
No. Hey, I told y'all. I said my thing is when I did my predictions, I was all over the place. I started us at 11 wins, then I got realistic, and I got to 10. Then I had to check myself again and say a 9-8 season is I'm happy because the last 2 years it's been 8-9. So if I can get to a 9-win season, man, we moving in the right direction. And that's like crazy, but that's according to what all the pundits are saying. We might not even make 6 wins. So you know what I'm saying? Everybody that I listen to got Atlanta at the bottom of the NFC South. So
I mean, let that sink in, fellas. 9 wins can possibly get you the division. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. 9 wins can possibly get you the division. I'm sick of this shit. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I would just hope that this year, I got a feeling it's going to be a breakout team in the NFC that's going to convincingly, NFC South, that's going to convincingly take charge. And they're not going to let up. It ain't going to be this jousting back and forth all the way to week 18. However, that does make for good business for the NFL. As
that's
long
them
as we
Saints,
suffer,
man.
yeah, as long as we suffer, they continue to profit. You know, and I'm tired of suffering. I'm tired.
Them
So
Saints gonna be 11-win team, bro. What you talking about?
Shit. Hey, look, all I'm gonna say is y'all the two big dogs that's gonna be battling up top. I'm gonna just be eating my popcorn and row 519.
Hey,
serious.
Will, I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm not liking this energy from you. I need you to be like a Cowboy fan, even though it's delusional. Ride with it. Ride with it. They say y'all winning, man. So I'm gonna need you
Man,
to
I can't get my hopes up like that, man, because I'm gonna break my TV and everything. So now,
Man, where your Tyler Shook jersey at, dog? What you doing?
Look, man, I got this and I got this. That's good enough.
speaking of breaking out TVs, man, who breakout players in 2026? Give me a name, veteran and a rookie that's gonna have a breakout year in the NFC South.
Oh, NFC South.
What constitutes a veteran? How many years?
Cam Jordan.
That's not a veteran. That nigga deceased.
No, I'm gonna talk about it as far as timeline.
Yeah, he's deceased. He on Social Security.
Hey, they can't be on their first 2 seasons. They can't be on their first 2 seasons. So 3 or more is a veteran.
All right.
So who you got?
We got Rich.
Oh, obviously for me, the breakout player this year is Bryce Young. He has to step up, man. He's going into his last year of his rookie contract. And if you want to be the face of the goddamn Carolina Panthers, you have to step up, man. And like you said, man, I think it's a combo deal with Bryce and Dave Canales, and they have grown together, and we've seen that over these last 2 seasons. But the breakout player for me on offense and that veteran presence is definitely Bryce Young. For the rookie aspect, and not really a rookie, I'm trying to see what Jonathan Brooks is going to do. He played 1 game. He's tore his ACL in the first 2 seasons. So I'm trying to actually see what he's going to do. If Chris Brazil was actually being able to play, I would have said him. But now I'm looking at Jonathan Brooks because I still put him in that rookie mentality and that rookie actually pool because he hasn't done anything in the NFL yet. So those are my 2 players for the Carolina Panthers.
Will, who you got for them Saints, man?
I want to say I'm gonna go with. I want to see what Jordan Tyson's going to do. As far as offense, I don't know. I don't know for my breakout for my veteran, man.
You said it, Cam Jordan.
Man, you said 3 years. Cam Jordan, I'll go with that.
Daniel, whatever.
What about
But y'all,
what about your running back, bro?
I was just about to say that. I was just about to say that, Telly.
to my
Well,
ETN,
yeah.
Either one of them.
Well, yeah, true. You can go with Kamara and A10. So yeah.
I got a question, Will, for you. Do you think Jordan Tyson is a little clone of Chris Olave? He's been hurt in college too, going into the
And come on,
league.
why would all right? So you're
I'm
not
just
wishing
saying.
evil on people, all right?
No, I'm not. I'm just asking.
All right, come on now.
I'm just asking. Do you think those
If
are
I
kind of
rattle
like?
the chicken
Do
bones
you think those
on
are kind of
damn
like clone
Bryce Young,
players?
no, I want to see what he's capable of, honestly, and hopefully he is not Chris Olave prone, as you said. But I really want to see what the young kid can offer us, man. Um, we need that breakout from him. So if he come in there showing his ass, please continue.
And that's interesting you picking because I actually he ain't even on my team, but I wrote him down because I want to see what he's doing as well, and I put him down as a breakout player. But I also agree with Telly, man. I think from that running back
With
room, I
A10
want to
and
see, in particular, I want to see what Kamara's going to do. I want to see what the hell he's going to do. He had an off year, and there's all this rumbling about being traded and stuff. I want to see what he's going to do to actually help that bum ass quarterback of y'all, Tyler Shaw, to get y'all to the promised land if y'all supposed to win the division. Because I think
real,
that actually is a key factor.
I'm gonna tell you what Kamara's gonna do. Dobbins just got hurt with Denver. His hamstring is jacked up. Dobbins has became injury prone. Kamara's going to get traded to Denver. Moving right along. But Tampa Bay, what I'm looking at as breakout player, he really ain't. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call it a breakout. Tyke Smith. He's about to take over the secondary. The Winfield and faded. He got the big payday. When it was time for him. Now it's Tyke time. I think Tyke gonna step up and he's gonna be a vocal leader in the locker room, and he's gonna make plays on the field like he normally does. But he's gonna step his game up, and he's ready to show. He got the helm, which will enable us to trade Winfield when it's time for him to get gone, depending on how the season rolls or whatever. As far as offense, I didn't list a rookie. Ted Hurst, he's gonna get the jump balls. He's gonna get them. That's Mike's gone. Ted's the taller receiver. Yeah, they're gonna throw to him. But for breakout on the offense, and I just went totally off of not even what we were talking about. Jalen McMillan at receiver. Things gonna have a breakout year. That's just how I see it. So who do we miss? Carolina. We talked about
Me.
them first.
No, we missed Atlanta.
We already
So
know the big three.
nah, I'm leaving them off the list, man. They ain't even somebody I even thought about. To be honest with you, I think for my rookie breakout season gonna be Zachariah Branch. I think he's gonna be a problem. Um, and because he gives two of that whatchamacallit. What's that kid name that played Cheetah? What's his name?
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill.
He gives two of that piece, right? Or two like to throw the ball later over top. So I think that's gonna be a good year for him, for Zachariah Branch. And then my veteran breakout player, I needed to be Tua. I needed to have him like a 22, 23 season kind of mix there together, but I actually probably more lean on Braylon Trice, man. I want him to have. This is his third year, so that's why I asked that question. I want to know what the criteria was for a vet. So, even though
Yeah.
he ain't played on the field, he's his third year. So I want to see that kid get off, man, because I like what he did in college. I like his potential, and he's been in the league for now. This is his third year. He just needs to stay healthy. I think he got everything else there to have a breakout year. And breakout, if I can get 7 or 8 sacks from him, I'll be happy.
Well, I think he's gonna get more than that, man. I got y'all finishing 11-6, man. So, y'all gonna be at the top of the division. That's my picks. And speaking of my picks, we
There
gonna,
you go. That.
we're gonna go into a new segment or whatever. We're gonna call it's called Rank 'em, where each week one of us is gonna rank our top NFC team. We're going to rank the NFC. So I got it for the first week, and we'll just keep rotating it, going from there. But fellas, this is what I got. I know we already ran over it. Yep, you guys saw it, and I just want to know what y'all think about it. We can tell everybody, if it's full of crap or if it's actually legit. So what I got as far as rank 'em, you already saw them. I got my favorites. They really not my favorites because the Bucks aren't in there, but they're my favorites. You see what I got? Seahawks, LA, the Eagles, and the Lions. For my deep playoff run, I got the 49ers, I got the Cowboys, and I got the Falcons because I got them winning the division. That's no cap, Tilly. I don't care how you try to slice it. I got that, and I'm gonna stick with it. Contenders, I got.
You see this? You see this hat I got on, Corey?
Yeah,
You
like
know this
that.
hat. You know where this hat came from, right?
Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Let me finish. Let me finish. So, contenders, I got us, Carolina, the Packers, Bears, and the Commanders. I think that's legit. That's solid to me. Mid, you see who it is. Even though they picked to win the division, I don't know what the hell they drink, man. Boy, they've been down there drinking with Will. Pretenders, y'all see it. I think we all agree. I think we all agree on that one.
Yep.
And the team that's forever rebuilding, Lord Jesus. I got the Cardinals. So this is my power ranking, as far as the NFC, because we only concerned with the NFC right now. I want to know what y'all really think, man. Go ahead, Rich.
I mean, you can't argue with that list, man. I think based off what we've seen from last year and building into this year with the draft and other offseason acquisitions, I think some of that stuff is fair. It's a fair assessment. I think that Carolina's still winning the division. If there was a line underneath the road through the NFC, Arizona should have been under that because, like you said, they're always rebuilding, man, and they're horrible. I will say this though, I did like the way the former Georgia Bulldog, Miami Hurricane played. Carson Beck, he did look good. He actually looked like he belonged. So I will give credit where credit is due. But overall, man, I think that's kind of a fair assessment looking how you rank the teams, man. I don't think nobody could actually argue with that, from my perspective.
I think Beck is going to see the field this year. Tell it, Beck is going to see the field in the regular season.
Oh yeah. And cleanup duty.
In order to, so they either going to get blowed out or they going to be winning. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, they're going to get blown out a lot. That team, the defense has sucked. I mean, the offense is not really all there. They got some pieces, but they're definitely in a rebuilding stage. And Carson Beck is fool's gold. As a Georgia Bulldog fan, I watched the dude play. He has the skills. That's no question about that. And that's what y'all saw in the Hall of Fame game when he played. I'm not surprised by it. I thought he would actually get drafted higher than what he did. And real talk, I wouldn't have minded if the Falcons picked him up somewhere along the way, but he got picked up a little bit sooner than we had draft picks to try to go get him. But my thing is, his problem is mental, and when the pressure is on, that kid will throw the ball away. He will throw the ball away. He'll throw the ball to the other team on consecutive downs. He'll just do stuff that is not. Like you see him in the first half of the game, and he cooking and killing, and then the second half, it get close, get tight. He gets jittery, man, and he throws the ball away. So that last year at Miami, he had Miami cooking through most of the season, and then he had those when the pressure was on, the spotlight was on him. He started to crack, and they had that slump, and then got to the playoffs. He tried to come back, same thing. So yeah, he's good.
Can you at least admit he played well last week? Can you give us that?
Yeah, he did. But I'm not surprised by that. Like I said, my thing is he does play well, but in the moments where you need him most is where he fails. That's what his problem is. If he played well in those tough moments, he would have went in the top 2 or 3 quarterbacks off the list, but he didn't. There's a reason.
I definitely think he should have went ahead of Simpson. But I digress. Will, what you think about this roster? What do you think?
Um, I'll say the first row is good. That is legit. But I'm telling you, I would pull them damn Cowboys down and Kool-Aid, I'll put you up there. I would put you up there. I'm pulling Dallas down and I'm putting you up there. Just like I'm putting myself and I'm pulling the Packers down and putting myself up in the third row and contenders. I will say that. But that's the only mix up I would that's how I would keep it. Because there's no way y'all not for a deep playoff run. Kool-Aid, you can say what you want. You in Atlanta would be in the second slot. Hey, I'm just saying.
I'm shocked because we had you winning the division and you was like, no.
No, but I'm not saying I'm going to win the division, but I am saying that I'm going to give it a run for. We're going to give it a run for our money. But you are in the wrong slot, and the Packers is in the wrong slot. The Saints, it should be Carolina Saints, Chicago, and fucking and Commanders.
Hey, Ridge, he disrespected you. The division champ.
Very much so. Very much so.
It is what it is.
You know, hey, it's the first show. We're having a good time, so it's all good.
That boy said he didn't even mention the division winning champion Panthers.
Hey man, I'm just saying you said we can all agree, and everybody said yeah. So I'm just saying.
No, but I think tiers 3 through 1, a lot of that is interchangeable with those teams. And I wouldn't have an issue with it. Tier 1 through 3, if somebody moved up or down or whatever, I really don't have an issue because I can see it. I can actually see it. Only reason I got the Cowboys as a deep playoff run because if not now, then win. If not now, then win. They've been in purgatory
when Jerry Jones died.
Many. Pretty much. I'm just saying. I'm just following suit, man. You know. With the hype train, like, hey, this day year they're gonna be top 10 this and top 10 that, and I'm seeing, videos from their camp. They talking about what's his name, Caleb Downs with them or whatever at corner or safety or whatever. He making plays on scripted plays, and I saw a couple plays where CD didn't even try to catch the ball, because he like, yeah, I'm not gonna embarrass the youngin right now. That's the hype. It's a lot of hype around them, because America wants the Cowboys to be great. But for some reason, that particular MAGA just can't be great again. I don't for some reason, they can't be great again. So they wishing, they praying that them Cowboys, be top tier. I actually got the Cowboys winning their division. I really do.
I don't. I think.
Wait a minute now. Before you go, Kelly. You got the Cowboys winning the division, yet you got the Eagles above them.
Right. Think about it. They catch a little, whatever. The hype train is on, and guess what? Philly is the real deal in that division. You can have a division winner, and they still don't make a run. Point. Remember the Saints bust our ass that year Brady played with us? They swept us in the regular season. Won a division, and we came in as a wild card, and then we end up busting their ass in the playoff. And they've been shit ever since. So it's been 6 years of mediocrity with them New Orleans Saints. Boy, that fall was epic. We even forced Breeze to retire. We forced Breeze to retire, man. Come on. And now he working out with Tyler Shook. So they thinking because Shook working with Breeze, supposed to be, they gonna run away with, man. Yeah. I'm moving y'all up to favorites. My next power ranking, it's 5 weeks away from me because next will be Rich. Rich is next week. So by week 5, I'm gonna have y'all at tier 1, the Saints. I'm gonna put you up there. Yeah, because they want y'all to win. But that's where we at with
it. What you about to say, Telly?
I was just gonna say, for me, I think the Seahawks gonna have Super Bowl hangover. So I don't think they rank to be up there personally. I think they're going to be down. I would actually put San Francisco up there over Seahawks personally, because San Francisco went pretty far with the injury plagued team. They're healthy. They got better at wide receiver. Thanks Tampa. Defense has already been amazing.
Yep.
So that's gonna be they're a tough team, man. So I think the Seahawks is gonna have Super Bowl hangover, and they're not gonna have such a good season this year.
I kind of agree with you, Telly. You see, it says favorites. That don't mean that they is actually gonna happen.
Right.
I'm just going off of what they're saying, whatever. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a Super Bowl hangover, and they probably
Nah,
be that mid. They probably will be at mid. I'm serious.
hey, great point, Taylor. Because now you help me for next week. We're moving the rankings up, which I'm going to adjust and put San Francisco up because the big question mark for me in Seattle is their running back room. You know, when is Zach Charbonnet coming back, and who is his backup?
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. I think they
Because
made a
Kenny
mistake
Walker go.
doing that.
Kenny Walker go.
Yeah, they made a mistake doing that.
Yeah, so that's a great point, man.
Hey, again, it's gonna be interesting, man. The list is it's gonna move a lot as we work come on throughout the season. It's gonna move a lot, man. But we shall see. We got games coming up this week, y'all. No more football this weekend from here on out. I know we excited about that, man. What are y'all looking to see as far as the preseason games coming up this week? Since Carolina already got one in the book, what are you looking for, Rich, as far as game two? What do you want to see?
Just everybody, nursing up, the little minor injuries and, being able to come out there and compete against Buffalo. Honestly, man, when I look at the three remaining games, I was like, damn, we may not even win any of those games that we have left on the schedule. We got Buffalo, we play Jacksonville. We play Buffalo at Buffalo, Jacksonville at Jacksonville, and then we follow it up with the end game with Houston. But at that point, man, I think we're just actually trying to actually solidify those rosters and stuff. So I really don't care if some of the key players get out there, but I just want to make sure that we nurse all the players that we need to be out on the field, get them back to health, put some guys on the field that we still trying to see, and particularly those two young running backs. Even though I think that running back room is too crowded, and a couple of those guys will be going to the practice squad. But most importantly, just getting people healthy. That's it for me.
Will should Tyler Shuck play in the preseason?
Yeah, I would want him to play maybe a game and a half just to get that nervousness off of him. As far other than that, same thing with Rich. I want my folks to get healthy and nurse them those damn wounds, so we can be a force. So yeah,
What's going on in Atlanta, Kelly? What you looking for?
I'm looking for what players on the defensive side going to show some things. Harold Perkins is my key guy, quiet, under the radar guy I'm watching for. Um, I think we might have a steal there because if he'd just been played better, stayed healthy at LSU, he'd have been a first round draft pick. So we got him in the sixth round. So I'm looking to see how he does in live action, as well as Trice. Seeing what that edge group looks like, how they run that combination. See how Branch looks against other competition. Speed wise, I know seeing him on the ground speed wise, the kid is like his speed is unreal. Like I don't even know how to even explain it. Just amazingly quick, fast, all that together. And then seeing how another quiet pickup I'm looking at is Cash Jones. He was an undrafted free agent out of Georgia. I think he can do some stuff for us in the special team space as a kick returner, and he's a RB3, prospect right now. So yeah, I'm looking to see how those guys do because I'm looking like we talked about earlier, man. My top guys are my top guys, but I need depth. I need to see how they do. I need to see how Brian Robinson look, in live action as well. So yeah.
Definitely, I definitely want to see what Atlanta offense looks like under Stefanski. But a cat that I'm anxious in seeing is Jalen Daniels, our quarterback. Tampa plays the Jets on Friday. Browning is quarterback too, but he got hurt today in scrimmage or whatever. Gino threw like 5 picks. I done seen the videos, and it's like, okay, typical Jets. I don't know if it's the defense done got better, or whatever, or if it's just regular Geno. But you factor both of those in, he still threw 5 picks. So I want to see how Jalen Daniels operates the offense because there's been a lot of buzz about him in the camp. And like that's one of the best kept secrets, the quarterback out of Kansas. So we got the big names, Hurst, Ruben, and all that. I want to see what this quarterback does because we got the quarterback saga. Will you pay him or won't you pay him? So it'll be interesting to see him get a lot of reps and make it difficult, going down the stretch. Make Baker have to shit to get off the spot. So that's what I'm looking for. But we'll see, man. The games are coming on. We all excited, man. That's it for this episode. Any say rounds? No? All right. You like, share, subscribe, and follow, and check us out every Tuesday on the South Pod at 8 o'clock, man. We out.
Yes, sir.